when I see you all over, I see you pretty much everywhere now. Like I see you in ads, I see you in groups, and I'm like, dang, this guy's doing something. And then obviously I saw the Two Comma Club Award plaques you got going on there. Yeah. And for those people that really don't know what that is, can you explain a little bit about what those Two Comma Club plaques are?
Yeah, so these are everybody kind of by now has heard of Clickfunnels, right? And so the Clickfunnels is the landing page software we run almost all of our stuff through. We don't really use any other. We got a WordPress site and some other things like that, but they're tracking revenue through their software, right? And so two comma means two commas is seven figures, so it's over $1 million through a funnel in one
Yeah.
year. So it's really cool because they get to track it for you, and it's like third party validation. So you can't really fake those things back there. Those are kind of you got to really jump through some hoops to kind of prove, that you've earned those. So it's really cool, man. I'm really proud of those things.
Yeah. So those of you guys that are coming in after, make sure to hashtag after party. We're here live right now with Mr. Tim Lyons Jr. Now, I guess I have to specify that because you have maybe your dad's on Facebook or something. Is that why you put Junior on there?
Well, to be honest with you, it's because I have two profiles. One, Tim Lyons profile, and by the way, my dad's name is Tim Lyons too, and he is on Facebook. So, but that's not the point. About 3 years ago, I was doing a Facebook Live in my gym, and in the background I had some music playing, and had nothing to do with the video, but I was doing a Facebook Live when we were doing something called cinemagraphs. At the time, they were really, really cool. A cinemagraph is basically a still picture with one segment moving, right? And so I was showing everybody how we were doing this. We were using them for some ads. And that video got me banned from posting any videos for 2 years because of the copyrighted music that was playing just over in the overhead speakers. No and way. I could not get the ban lifted, so I had to make a new profile. And so Tim Lyons Jr. was born, and I kind of basically what I did at that time is I went business with the junior profile and personal with the other. Now I don't even use the other one, and I just do the junior one. But that's how that whole thing happened, and what a mess! And I couldn't get it. It was so inadvertent, and it was, anyways. It was a nightmare for a while. And because I was an admin on all of our clients' ads accounts, I couldn't post any videos for their ads. It would say, you're not permitted. So I was basically shut down. So I had to go get a new profile. So that's where that happened.
It's a big story for you. Wait, hold on. Can you hear me twice?
I can only hear you once.
Okay, so I'm getting double. Hang on. Hey, if everyone's on here, if you can hear me one time, just comment below. I can hear you. I just want to know if you guys can hear me okay, and you can hear Tim okay, because we're going to jump into it. It's going to be pretty fun. Him and I were chatting before, so we were having a little bit of fun. And if you can hear us okay, just let us know in the comments that you can hear us okay. I know mine was kind of like doing back and forth with me, so it was like double. But yeah, man, I'm pretty excited about it. I see that you got a little bit of an echo. Okay, we got a little echo. Is that on me or on Tim? Now it's good. Okay, so Jay said it's good. What's up, Lawrence? Okay, I can hear you. Perfect. Cool, man. We're starting to get people rolling in now.
Yeah, it's always a big delay. When you're doing a Facebook Live, you almost got to have about 3-4 minutes of just bullshit, and then we're back into business.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So yesterday I was making that post, and I was like thinking about it. I was like, man, what would I want to know about? You know what I mean? Like, so tell me a little bit about. So you have two comma clubs, which means you have two separate businesses, or rather, two separate funnels that have done over $1 million in sales, right?
Yeah, well, that's what that is. But I have two businesses, right? So I've got the gym, which I still own and operate. I'm actually in the gym right now.
Yeah.
And then I have the Profit Marketing Solutions, which is our marketing agency working for gyms. So, yeah, able to get two. So
yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So so I'm pretty sure you came from you did the gym before you did the marketing. Am I right?
Yeah, I've owned the gym since 2009. It'll be 9 years. Actually, it's 9 years this month.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
So been in the trenches. What's
Go ahead.
that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so been in the trenches, and long before any digital marketing was really prevalent. I mean, we had some search engine optimization. We obviously had a website. What was big at the time? Groupon was kind of coming around. Living Social, some of those types of programs were just coming around. Email marketing was all the rage, right? Text message marketing didn't exist.
Yeah.
We were a lot of gym owners like myself. We were walking the neighborhoods, doing door hangers and putting flyers out, and kind of grassroots, man. That's how we had to grow the business. And the fact that we're still here today is, sometimes I surprise myself, man. Like how the hell do we even get through that? Because the gym owners today are freaking spoiled, dude. They're so spoiled. You can go play around on Facebook, and next thing you know, your gym's packed, right? So it wasn't like that. And so take advantage while you can. I guess all I could say, because it's not going to last much longer, I don't think, personally.
You don't think that that the Facebook marketing and stuff is going to last much longer?
Well, if your eggs are only in that basket, I think you're probably at a disadvantage, because you could already see it's happening. It's harder and harder to play ball in the sandbox. You got to be really, really good at what you do to get a return on investment. The bottom line, though, is, to be honest with you, money in, money out. If you're getting a return on investment, there's no reason to stop it. Right. Even if you're spending 10 times more than you were 3 years ago, but if you're still getting a return on your investment, it's still a good. Marketing is a return on investment gain. So you just have to know. And the only really true way to track marketing expenses is through digital marketing, because you've got everything there in front of you. You know what you spent, you know what they clicked, you know who came in, you know what that person bought. So you can tie that all together. Other stuff like direct mail and flyers, like I was saying, you can't track that stuff.
Yeah, like phone calls I mean, I guess now you can track phone calls, so it's kind of there too. So
yeah, phone calls, but you have to basically take the person's time that's making the calls, and did that person come in, and all the follow up in between. But like, think of a billboard. Like, there's still businesses that run billboards.
Yeah.
Right. And you got to build, not necessarily gyms, but you got a billboard on the street. Somebody may have driven past it 10 times and then they came in. You can't put two and two together. Like, you ask everybody where they heard about you, but they don't remember where they saw you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow, that's crazy. Did you see what happened? We just popped up in viewers. That's kind of crazy. Like 1 second to the next, it just popped up.
Yeah, so, I think we got 7. Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. There'll be people watching in after, but so what got you into the gym? Like, did you just acquire the gym, or what was it? Like, did you, like, some of my buddies, I know they bought the gym from someone else. So you build it up, or how did that work for you?
Well, I'm probably your most classical case. I was living in a town that had one gym, and I got to know the gym owner there, because obviously I worked out a lot. I came from college athletics. I had a scholarship to play football, and I grew up in sports performance, and so I just figured it was a great fit. I saw this guy owned an Anytime Fitness in Maricopa, Arizona, and he was crushing it. He had like 1,500 members. The guy was never there. He was a police officer and had the gym. I would barely see the guy, but we became good friends. We go out to dinners and kind of hang out. Our families got to know each other, and I was like, man, this has got to be the easiest business in the world. The guy's never here. I'm going to open a gym. And so I ended up moving towns into a different area, like probably it's about an hour away. And basically wrote a business plan in a Starbucks. I had a great idea. I walked into the bank. I set a meeting with the vice president of the bank. It was going to be a 15-minute pitch to the bank. I ended up being there for 2 hours, had my suit and tie, and I got my SBA loan for $99,500 and started my gym in 2009.
Holy smokes. So how is that compared to now? Like, if you had to go back, would you take the loan or no? Just kind of curious.
Well, you got to remember, man, I was 28 years old. I'm an old man now. I look like I'm about 60 with this beard. But I was 28 years old, and coming out, I had some money. I was working in construction. To be honest with you, I was making great money. My wife was making great money. We were making 6 figures each, and we had some money put aside. When you open a gym and it's in a shell, I mean, you got construction expenses and startup and equipment loans and all kinds of stuff. I bootstrapped this thing, and I just said, I have a vision, I have a window of time I can do this in, and I'm just going to run my head through that hole. And hell, if I fail, I'm 28, 29 years old. If I fail and go bankrupt, guess what? I got a whole lifetime to make it all back. So I had no fear, just stupid enough to do it. And, nearly 10 years later, here we are, we're still cranking. So I guess I took a chance and it worked out, man. It doesn't always work out that way, but no, I didn't buy a gym. I started with 0 clients.
Yeah.
I wasn't a trainer at a big box gym. I just had a vision and a business mind, and, and I put my ass on the line and signed that loan, and here we are.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty crazy, man. Most times, like for myself, example, you're a trainer at a gym, and then you go somewhere else, and then you open your own thing. Yeah. So like, you did it kind of the opposite. You weren't a trainer or anything. You're just like, I work out. I just want one.
I'm an opportunist, brother. So I saw Brian, who owned Anytime Fitness. I just felt like that was a good fit for me. I was into fitness. I didn't have a formal background as far as education goes. So all my trainers do. They all have degrees in kinesiology, exercise science. Just like an owner of a hospital doesn't need to be a doctor. I wasn't a trainer at the time. Obviously, I became a trainer later, got my certifications and everything else. But I don't train anymore. I have a team, and it's pretty damn awesome, to be honest with you. It's a great business to have.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people like selling off their gyms now. It's kind of crazy. You were telling me the other day, you were like, why would I sell off the gym? It makes me 7 figures, and I'm pretty much never there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, man. And I'm not going to throw anybody else under the bus, but
no, of course not.
If you have a gym, think about it this way: if you have a gym and it's successful, and it takes you no time to run it, and it's basically like a stock that's giving you dividends every 2 weeks. I get a check.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, I've got profits. Mm-hmm. My bank account's growing. Why would I ever sell it? Why? What's the point? Yeah. It's like I've invested and it's making money. Like it's paying for my lifestyle. So think about that when somebody's out there saying they used to own a gym, and a lot of there's circumstances I get, like family matters and things. You got to get rid of the gym. But if it's a successful gym, like let it pay for itself. Like why would you sell it? I'm not selling mine.
Yeah. I when you told me that, I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. I never heard that take on it before. So you own the gym, and then how did it go into how did it go from the gym to the marketing side for the gyms? Like how did that transition go for you? And like when was the day you knew, like, all right, well, I'm pretty good as a gym owner. I should probably help other gym owners.
Well, yeah, that's a funny story, Daniel, because I'm in a lot of masterminds. As a gym owner, there's groups of gym owners that have masterminds and things like that, just like any other business.
Right.
And I back in, I guess 2015 early, I got a hold of Russell Brunson's book, right? You talked about it the other day on your video, .com Secrets. I read it, right? Free book plus shipping. I paid $7.95. Got it in the mail. It was a real freaking book, and it's probably on my bookshelf somewhere, if not here at home.
Yeah, dude, I got it with me all the time.
Yeah, right. So that his first book, right? So I got it in 2015. He was just coming out with Clickfunnels at the time, and I started to get to know what it was all about. Like we were running programs in the gym through email. I would put together through Infusionsoft. I would write these emails, a series of 7, 8, 10, 12 emails, and just blast people in my list. And I would generate 30, 40, 50 people coming in from my email list. Wow. Now I was able to do that using Clickfunnels, using Facebook traffic. Mm-hmm. I basically was telling people in my mastermind, guys, look what I'm doing. You guys should do this. This is amazing. I spent $500 on Facebook and I made $18,000 on the front end. Can you believe it? Yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. Like, and everybody I was walking through, and this was before Facebook Live and screen shares. And I was getting on the phone and I was trying to show people through Skype, like, hey man, you got to click this button and then you check this out. Like, here, use mine. And it came to be like, nobody had time. Like, I don't know what are you doing, man? Like, how do you do that? So I said, look, let me do it for you. And my first client, his name is Frank Nash. He's a friend of mine and he's in Boston. And I think we spent, it's stupid. I think we spent $600-700 and he made they get 125 people come in, and they all paid $147 to come in on a program. And his gym exploded. So I did it for Frank. Then I did it for Whitney, my friend in Pennsylvania. I did it for my buddy Ron down in Melbourne, Florida. And I just started doing it. And these are guys in my mastermind I was doing for free. Like, I just was happy to share with people. I had no clue that ProFit was going to be a thing. And I, like I said in the beginning of this interview, I'm an opportunist, right? People want this. They all want new clients. I have a solution for them. I was giving it to them for free. They don't want to do it themselves. So I started charging. So I was charging $500, then $1,000, then $1,500. And then I just kept going up from there. And people were just, we didn't market for ProFit for 18 months. It was word of mouth, and our phone was ringing daily. And it was just me and my buddy Randy, who knows a little bit about graphic design. I taught him everything that I knew. Yeah. And he's still with me today. He's my project manager, and we're just doing our thing, man. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, okay? Because I think this is one of the questions that maybe people might be asking themselves, or rather in the future, they're like, okay, well, you were in 2015, that was kind of when ClickFunnels started coming out. Was your gym like at 7 figures about that time?
So no, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. So 2015, we hit 7 figures in 16 and 17 is when
okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't yet.
But were you using advertising yet or no?
Oh, we did everything, man. We were in magazines. We were in, I was spending $15,000 a month on advertising of one kind or another, right?
Wow.
Infusionsoft, mailers. So out here, there's a local newspaper. You can do a one-sheeter. You put it in. When you open up the newspaper, the thing falls out. We were doing oversized mailers. That was what everybody was doing. Like, there was no other way. So you had to do these things, and they would cost a fortune. And then I remember the day that the United States Post Office came out with their every door direct mail service. I remember this. And I can take my current clients' addresses, I can plug it in, I can map out the carrier routes, and I can drop the neighborhoods with my mailer. So I didn't have to go out to 25,000. I could go out to 5,000 people. And it was cheap. It was like 18 cents a door. Cool. Right. Let me do that. But the problem is I had to create this is the nightmare. I had to go to the post office, get those big bins. I had to bring them back to my gym. I had to go, take 2 or 3 weeks designing and printing an oversized mailer. Then I had to say, okay, carrier route R37 has 680 homes. Okay, let's get 680 of these flyers. I had to bundle them up. I had to put them in that one. I had to put a cover sheet on it. And then I had to go bring that to the post office. But it was targeted, right? I already knew where my current clients lived. I knew the neighborhoods. If they were a good fit for me, I know that their neighbors would be a good fit for me. So we just blasted that out for over a year. That was back in 2011, 12, something like that.
Yeah.
That was like the best targeting we can get.
Yeah. How would that work out for you guys? How did you guys measure results? Like, you just see more people coming in, or did it work or not?
Didn't work.
It didn't?
We still did it because I felt like in my head it has to work.
Yeah.
But nobody looks at the mail. And even if they do, like I don't look at my mailbox for like 2 weeks sometimes. Everything's online. All my bills are paid automatically. So I just, I don't know, it didn't work. I mean, we did get some people in, but I couldn't measure it, man. They might come in a month later or something like that. I have no idea. That's the problem. Like I was saying before, you can't track it. So how do I know? But that's all we had, man. What are you going to do?
You're right. Right. So what was that transition like? What took you guys from that 6 to 7? Like, I'm sure you probably hit that stall out point for a little while, and you were like, man, we're at 6 figures. We need to get to 7. Yeah. What was that differentiator? Like, what took you guys from 6 to 7?
Well, we relocated. So in my old space, which was literally across the street, maybe a block down, that was 3,000 feet, right? So in 3,000 square feet, we did over $500,000 with no Facebook advertising, with not, like I said, old school guerrilla marketing. We did $525,000 in revenue, but I'm trying to remember the year. It was 2014. Yeah, 2014. And then when I relocated, my signage, right, I get 85,000 cars a day that pass my building. I'm in 8,000 feet. I designed this thing to the way it's a training facility, and it's like I got turf, I got wall, like everything is the way I wanted it because I had that construction background. So I was designing it with the architect, and we're moving walls and shit on paper. It was a blast. Like I loved that part. And then I was in here on the weekends, like, you know, hanging drywall and doing stuff like that.
Right.
But I think the new location, I had a huge email list. I had a good reputation in the community. I went overboard on my marketing for my grand opening, and just skyrocketed from there.
Huh. So basically, the location was the difference between, you know. Huh. That's pretty interesting.
I'm only a block away, dude.
You're only a block away, and
from my old building. Yeah.
So I guess the adage that goes like, if something's not working, change it. You just move.
It was working great, but we outgrew our space, right?
Yeah.
We outgrew our space. We had well over 300 training clients. It was a blast, but you know, I needed a bigger space, and I needed to be able to expand into it for years to come. So here we are. Right. So yeah. 8,000
square feet's a gigantic facility.
For a training gym, yeah. For a big box gym, wouldn't even be considered a big box. We wouldn't even call it mid box. I think mid boxes are like 12,000 feet.
Yeah,
we're still a training gym, and we're pretty unique in the fact that every client here has a program. Every client here has training of some kind, if it's large group or small group. Or we also have muscle therapy here, so we have a lot, and we have a smoothie bar and nutrition counseling and stuff. So. Wow. We built this up, and we've got multiple revenue streams and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like we're even on Postmates, right? So people can order shakes, and we will have Postmates and Uber Eats and stuff.
No way.
Yeah, why not?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, and every shake we put a 14-day trial on every shake that goes out. We try to get people in that way.
Yeah, dude, that's freaking crazy. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's so funny.
Why not? We even put our supplements on there too. Like somebody wants some protein, jug of protein, we'll sell it to them.
Yeah. Do you guys have your own chemist, or you guys white label? Or
no, we use Dot Fit. Is that the name? Dude, Dot Fit. Yeah. So Dot Fit, the company. Yeah, we really like them. It's super clean. It's third party tested, NSF certified for sport. So NFL athletes could take this product and not get banned and stuff.
That's pretty cool, man. So when did you start implementing the nutrition part of it? Like, at what point did you say, oh, you know what, like we're working out? And I know that's kind of like the customer journey, right? Like, so when Russell talks about like how to create offers, it's like, what's the end result? And then just map out everything that you can do for them, and then just take out pieces.
Yeah. So we knew nutrition was the biggest hurdle for our clients. We just know it is. And we've done meal prep classes in here. We even had meals delivered to the gym they could pick up every week and take their meals out of here. That's never been a huge revenue stream for us. The smoothie bar is, because it's post-workout. They go up to the front, they hang out, they have a shake, they visit with their buddies and their friends, and the coaches kind of hang out up there. But nutrition counseling, nutrition coaching in a gym environment is very, very difficult unless it's built into your culture. Like every client gets nutrition counseling and you bake it into the membership. That's probably the only way it's going to make a ton of money. But we do sell meal plans, and we do sell accountability programs and stuff like that. But it's like 2% of our revenue.
Yeah. So what would be like the big revenue streams? I'm pretty sure like everybody that's going to watch right now and watch the replay is going to be like, okay, what's the secret sauce, man? What's the secret sauce? You know what I mean? So
I think our success comes from our business model. So we've got layers of membership. So at a basic level, $99 gets you access to the gym because we are 24/7. They can come in and use the gym anytime, and our coaches will write your workouts for you. They'll check on you every other week. We hold you accountable. And we do your weigh-ins. We have an in-body, which is the body fat scale. We do their in-bodies, and we do a 15-minute, we call it an on-point once a month. That's our lowest level. If you want to be a member here, it's $99. Then it goes to $149, which is our team training boot camp style membership. We run that 3 or 4 times a day, and it's just like groups of like between 8 and 30 people. They all train together, high heart rate, metabolic conditioning. And then on top of that, then we do small group training, which is 4 clients to 1 coach. Every client has their own workout, has their own program, and it's up to the coaches to drive those results through those sessions. They have to create the energy. And then we just basically up from there. We do twice a week, 3 times a week, or unlimited training on top of that. And then once you get like to that level, you get everything below it. So you get access to the gym, you get your programs designed, and you get large group team training together. So it drives our revenue per member quite a bit higher than if it was just a $149 flat rate for everybody, or $99 flat rate for everybody. So I think our average revenue per client is somewhere in like the $260 a client.
Wow.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, that's the secret sauce. You got to get the revenue per client up, right? And that doesn't account for shakes or any of those other things that they buy here. But that, yeah, so that's it, man. It keeps our EFTs high, and we can keep cranking.
You go up to 269?
That's our average. Yep.
Wow, that. And well, average, which means there's top and bottom of that, right? So top and bottom would be someone on the top would probably get some type of nutritional counseling as well.
Yep. So somebody that's in our unlimited team or unlimited small group training is paying $529. They get supplements. They get post-workout nutrition. So they get their smoothies.
Yeah.
Obviously, they get a meal plan, and then they get unlimited training on top of that. And we're doing their measurements every month.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So do you guys get like, so that with $525 a month, they do like an auto ship kind of supplement? So they come in and grab it. And
we have once a month, like on the first or whatever day their billing is, we track it, right? We have a bundle for them. They get a little bag. It's all there for them.
Oh, wow. So you guys do wholesale, I'm sure. And then you basically like sell it at the price you want to sell it at. And then that's the way you increase the value of it, right?
Yeah, well, I bake it into the membership. So they don't pay additional for the supplements. It's just part of their $529 that they pay.
Yeah.
We get, I mean, it costs us like $30 for the protein, and, and they get some amino acids and fish oil and stuff like that, multivitamin.
Sick.
You gotta bake it in. Now, not every gym's in an area like ours. Like we're in a really high-end area of Arizona, Scottsdale, which is, like on the mountain right here, there's like $25 million homes. So I get it. You can't just place this model anywhere you want. But at a basic level, you should have
some tiers,
3 levels, right? Layers or whatever. Yeah, you should have a 99 at like a baseline, 150, 250, something like that. Somewhere that fits your demo.
Mm-hmm. So is that what you kind of teach your gym owners, like kind of making sure, like, because most gym owners will have just one. They'll just have like, this is the monthly, that's it. You get everything, like this is the way it is.
I would strongly advise that. Yep. So that way, because not every client, and here's another trick, have something that's so astronomically high that it makes everything else look great. Right. So at one point we had one-on-one private training. We said it was $1,600 a month, and it was unlimited one-on-one training, but you had to sign up for a year. The day I put it out, and I put it on my pricing sheet. We've been talking about it for months, but I put it on my pricing sheet. Up rolls a friggin' Lamborghini. Him and his wife signed up for that, for both right on the spot. Yep, I want the best one. I want the best one. $16K, so it was $3,200 a month for 12 months.
Wow.
That was at our old location. Since then, we don't do one-on-one training anymore, but I would advise having some like over-the-top pampered, like at least $1,000 a month. Somebody's going to buy it. Somebody will buy it because it's the best, and they only want the best.
Wow, that's so funny, man. Holy smokes!
Yeah, why not? Have something,
right? Just have it in the back of your pocket, I guess.
Yeah, and you can present to it like, this is our ultimate pamper package. Whatever you get everything, right? I'll go shopping for you or whatever it is. Like I'll go to the grocery store and get your freaking groceries and bring them to your house for you. Somebody will buy it, and why not make $1,600 a month for a year from that one client?
Yeah. Shoot, man, that's
I'd rather have half as many clients paying twice as much, less people to manage.
So what about did you ever start increasing your prices?
Yeah, we play with a million different price points. We really like where we're at now. I like because it's just been gradually increasing the average per client to a place where it's nice. It's a good fit. It's not so high where we're the first thing that they cut out, right? $250. I could probably hang on to it for a couple more months if they're thinking about leaving. And it makes us enough money to where we can actually take a deep breath, like, okay, cool, we're good. We can enjoy what we do.
Yeah. So what did you say they were? Like top end is 529 and then
529 down to 99.
Down to 99. So you have like 3 tiers worth of those?
I've got basic, which is one tier at 99, team training, which is 149, that's tier 2. And we have 3 levels of training on top of that. So what was that? 5 layers.
5 layers. Okay. But the highest one right now, if they were going to come in with you and just be like, I want your best thing right now, it would be $529 a month.
Yep, $529 annual.
Paid in full.
It's they pay monthly, but they agree to be here for a year. If they want to go month to month, all of those prices go up 25%.
Oh, wow.
They can go month to month, but they're going to pay 25% more.
Yeah. Because you just never know. I guess most people do like that. They're just like that, like the option.
Yeah. I've had people on a month-to-month plan for the last 7 years that they've been here. They just don't want the contract, but they've been here for 7 years. They could have saved a lot of money if they would have just signed it for a year at a time. But they've been here 7 years. Like, okay, all right, pay the higher rate. That's cool.
35% more money in my bank.
Well, they like the option, not being locked in. So I get it. That's okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So I think we got a couple questions here.
Sure.
So I think Lawrence, is that you? Yes, working with gyms now, but the issues I'm having is I'm getting 150 leads per month for a $500 program. I'm assuming it's a 6-week one, but they only do it for 1 month and then they say it's not working.
The gym is only doing it for a month?
Yeah. So I'm assuming, so Lawrence is a digital marketer. So he has his own company, but what I'm assuming is that the gym, and you could clear it up, Lawrence, if you have if we're not saying it correctly, but essentially what I'm thinking is he's bringing them 150 leads a month, but they're saying it's not working.
Yeah, here's what's happening. They don't know how to sell.
Right.
And it's not their fault because I guarantee this offer is free. Right? The person comes in on a free offer and guess what? It's $500. How do you bridge that gap? You're going to piss a lot of people off doing that. And we've done that. We did that here about almost 24 months ago to the day. Like we started with our 6-week free and it's done nothing but destroy our reputation and we stopped doing it. So because it's a bait and switch and I understand that it works. The reason, let's talk about that because this is a hot thing and I run into gym owners all the time using a specific company that's doing a 6-week challenge for $4.99 or $3.99 or $5.99 for free. It's bait and switch, right? They're seeing the reason it works. The reason you're getting 150 leads is not because you're a magical marketer, Lawrence. I'm sorry. It's because it's 6 weeks for free. Everybody wants 6 weeks for free. So it's not some magical equation that you've beat the algorithm and you're getting 150 leads. It's because the offer is free. And the reason they say it's not working, Lawrence, is because they don't know how to convert somebody that's coming on a free to explain that the $4.99 is to hold them accountable. And if they earn their, if they lose the weight, they get their money back. That's on the gym. And so, I don't know. There's a lot to be said there. What are your thoughts on that?
We tried it once too. It worked really well, but you said that you transitioned out of it. So my question to you is, what did you transition into since you transitioned out of it? Okay.
Well, we have the luxury of being able to kind of select who we want to work with at this point at the gym level. Yeah. I don't need 150 leads. We have a solid front end offer. It's 14 days for $89. And with that, they become a client for 2 weeks. We treat them like a client. We onboard them like a client. They get personal training. They get small group training and large group training. They get a nutrition plan. We hold them accountable. We show them what it would be like to be a member here.
Right.
And then we kill that because once they become and they know, and all of our coaches know how to treat a 14-day, we call it a kickstart.
Yeah.
14-day Kickstart client, they know, like, we've been doing this we used to do 30 days. Now we do 14 days because we want to convert them faster.
Yeah.
For years, like, we know that process. So the front desk knows how to answer the questions. The fitness director knows how to answer the questions. The coaches know how. That's why we like that, because it's just a better client. They're not looking for free.
Yeah.
It's still less than $100 to at least try us out.
Yeah.
People need to be able to come in and experience what you have to offer.
Right.
So you need something, like, if it's a trial, if it's 7 days, 14, 30, 6 weeks, whatever it is, I still think that's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But you're really up against the wall, man. When you tell everybody it's free, then it's not. It's
yeah. It's a tough selling point. We ran into that same roadblock. So why would you try? Just kind of curious. Like, did you ever try the 7 days, the 7-day trials, free trial?
I've never done a 7-day free trial here in 9 years.
Really?
Never have.
So what would you guys put on Facebook? Like, what's your best campaign? I know that was one of the questions that we could talk about. What's that process look like for you? Like, when I'm Tim Lyons and a junior, and I'm gonna put up an ad on Facebook. I'm gonna throw an ad on Facebook for my gym. Would I say, hey, try us out for 14 days for $89, or would you give them something else?
Yeah. No, that's our strongest client, is the 14 for 89. That's our strongest person that comes in. It doesn't generate mass quantities of leads like you'd hope, like you'd want it to.
Yeah.
But we run it as an evergreen. And you saw the deadline funnel, and we just kind of put that together last week and stuff. But that's been our steadfast offer. I will tell you that 21 days for 97 is a great offer. 21 days of whatever it is. It could be training or unlimited team training or boot camp. That's a strong offer. But the funnel needs to be able to sell, right? So having a sexy name, instead of saying 21-day trial, that's not sexy. 21-day summer shred, spring, like Memorial Melt, like those are the ones we use. In fact, we just did our calendar for 2019, actually finished it up this morning. And we've got our schedule. So we have January transformation. We've got, give me the names.
March Madness.
Yeah. Memorial Melt's one of them. Fall Back to Fitness is in fall. 21-day rapid fat loss. That's a great name too.
Yeah. How would you get across putting that on Facebook though?
It's never been a problem. 21-day rapid fat loss. We've been, When we write fat loss in the copy, we change it to RFL.
Huh.
And then when they go to the landing page, it's the logo says it, and that's okay.
Oh, okay.
We say RFL, we got slapped last year or earlier last year.
I was gonna say, because I know when they're gonna take what you say and they're gonna be like, dude, you told me to freaking got my account shut down.
My account got banned. I've never had an account banned. I've never had an account banned. Yeah. Here's a pro tip for you. Go into your business manager and go create 15 ad accounts now.
Yeah.
Have them, because once you get one banned, you can flip the switch and go to another one. Nothing worse than having an account banned and not having a backup.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had done. Because I had gotten my account shut down, so I was like, holy crap! And I had 28 different accounts on it, so I was like, it was so bad. Yeah, so we had to get it all back up on. Good thing it was. Can you see me, or am I lagging?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, yeah. Good thing it was just like a lag, so I had to call Facebook and all that good stuff to get it back. But after that, it was like, nope, I'm getting as many ad accounts or many business manager ad accounts that I can get, and just all backing them up. So you like the 21 day, you like the 14 day for you for evergreen.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there something that you guys would post up right now, like to get more clients right now in this particular part of the season? Because I know when we talked, you said that you got a different demographic coming into town at this point of the time from here until January.
Yeah. So when we talked yesterday, Daniel, I think what we talked about was, a lot of people, you're up against the holidays. It's sometimes in the East Coast, like you get the snow and people don't want to go work out. I get it. I like offering somebody who signs up now, they don't pay till January. That's okay with me, because It's a good enough reason for them to come in to get a couple months of training for free, but they are committing for a year, starting in January. So that's a really good one. Another one we like to do is a 14 days for free. Check this out. This is a pretty strong one you guys could use. A 14 days for free. However, when they come in on their first appointment, and you explain this long before they ever show up, so you're trying to disqualify them. They sign up for a membership the first day that they come in, and they have 14 days to cancel. We call that the Netflix play. And so what the Netflix play is, look, we want to prove it to you that you're going to enjoy it here. So what we ask you to do is commit for a year or month to month, or whatever you decide to do. On day 1, we will not bill you until day 15. If you decide you want to cancel, you can either call me, text me, email me, whatever you want to do. But we want to earn your business for 14 days. So it truly is 14 days for free. That's not a bait and switch. It's not this or that.
You just hold on to a credit card, basically.
Yeah, well, you haven't signed an agreement, and it's post-dated. It's post-dated.
Yeah.
I like that because, look, you're only selling them once. You're earning their business. It holds your ass accountable as a gym owner. You got to make sure you treat these guys right. And you can get leads very cheap for that. 14, because it is 14 days for free. It's not 6 weeks for free, $4.99 day 1. It's a membership day 15, and that's a totally different. That's a different angle.
Right. Yeah. That's kind of like what Russell. Well, it's on the. I'm looking at it on the other end. That's kind of what Russell does, like the invisible webinar. You know what he does is basically, or rather, like the Clickfunnels. They're 14 days for free.
Trial.
Yeah, it's a trial.
Yep.
And you're just kind of bridging the gap from offline, like the online business, to an offline business, which is your gym, right?
Yeah.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I like
why would so you can advertise and market for 14 days free, get a lot of people raising their hands. There is a script that we use when we call them to schedule an appointment. We want them to be very clear, like, hey, this is how this works. You're going to come in for 14 days. We're going to ask you to sign in a membership day 1. Now, we will not charge you, will not bill you. We'll tear it up on day 15 if you decide you don't want to join. But you do get 14 days for free, completely on us. We're going to treat you like a regular client. So that's the other way to do it, right? So I like that. You're still going to get tire kickers wanting everything for free, but you're not tricking anybody in this.
Right.
That's why I like it. It's more honest.
Yeah. So what about, let me ask you another question. Okay. So the other day, or was it yesterday or the day before that we talked?
I think yesterday.
Yesterday or something.
2 days ago. 2 days ago.
You get lost in time, man. Sometimes it's a time machine.
You're right.
So you're like in the hyperbolic time chamber or something.
Yeah.
Any reference to. So the other day we were talking about, and you were like, I only work about 4 hours a week.
Oh.
What kind of thing? Yeah, you're like, I only work 4 hours a week in this gym, and I'm still like killing it, And I saw Russell write something about like how to nail it and scale it, and essentially that's kind of what you're doing right now at this point. Is like you're scaling your business, but you're not having to work in it directly. How did you transition that part? Like, what systems would you have to go back? Like, if you were telling yourself again, I'm going to go back and I'm going to create these systems before I ever start a gym.
Yeah, good question. Great question. Because I feel like without even doing it on purpose, I feel like this is the point where most gym owners want to be, is kind of where I'm at.
Correct.
I do only work on the gym about 4 hours a week. I've got a team meeting on Tuesdays at noon for an hour, and I've got a fitness director meeting on Wednesdays at noon for an hour. And then I'm in the gym. I work out of the gym and out of the house for the marketing agency. So while I only work 4 hours on the gym, I do work 75 hours on ProFit, right? Like, it's crazy how much I work on ProFit. But weird. So if you've ever read this book, I mean, there's several books you can read on this. E-Myth is a great one for the systems. But the Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, okay, this is what nailed it for me. There's 4 types of people out there. You've seen this book. I might even have this one here too. You've seen this book, Cash Flow Quadrant?
Yeah, that's like the entrepreneur startup book, besides Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, so it's a I got somebody knocking on my door. I'm on a call. Oh, thank you. I'll be right out. See, one of our clients gave me a present. See, they love us here. They love us here. So you're either an employee, you're self-employed, you're a business owner, or you're an investor. Somebody that's an employee is like our coaches. Our coaches are employees.
Yeah.
Most gym owners fall into the self-employed category, which is they have to be physically present and involved in the business for it to generate a profit. Okay. Once you're out of that, you go into becoming a business owner. The business is the employee of you, and it's generating revenue. So it doesn't need you involved. And then, of course, the ultimate goal is to become an investor. You make so much money, your money's making money, right? That's the goal, right? For everybody, it should be. So what was it that transitioned me, and what systems that I needed to have in place? Well, I needed to replace me, okay? So I have a great team. You can't do it alone. I really searched for the right people. And I hear it every day, like, gosh, Tim, this team is even better than the last team. Because we have turnover at the trainer level. Trainers only last a couple of years at most. Like, that's just part of it. When you get a fitness director that can sell and train, is knowledgeable in exercise science, that's the guy you want to keep. That's the person that's going to do every consultation. It's going to deal with every client issue, with signups, with people canceling. They're the ones that are taking your position. He's up in the front office where I used to work. He's up there, and he sits up there and he handles everything. So and then paying that guy well. Yeah, that's how you get out of your own way. At the time, I felt like I had to do everything in order to make it work. As soon as I got my ass out of the way, they do it better than me. Yeah, because they just want an opportunity. What do we say? Somebody that drives people, they want to be, they know they make a difference. They want to be part of the process, and they want to be paid well. I mean, that's they got to make a living. Right. So the sales piece for me was how I got out of the way. Then we talked about how to answer the phones and how to treat clients, how to thank everybody that's in the gym. We talk about that every single week. That's in our team meetings. Yeah. But yeah, when I got my ass out of the way and I replaced me with somebody that could do it at least 75% as good as I could do it, then that's where we started to grow. So at this point, I could leave town for 3 months and nothing would change. We'd probably grow, to be honest with you. That's a good feeling to have. Now, it doesn't mean every once in a while there's not a fire that I got to come put out, or a water heater breaks or something like that. Shit happens. Like, okay, jump in, but it's not the day-to-day operations. Right. Survival is not that. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so I have another question for you. Okay, this one's Julian, and he says, okay, how does Tim combat hiking CPLs, which is cost per leads, which basically what I'm guessing he's saying is how do you combat leads that are going skyrocket when you have a bigger budget, $10K a month for a 7-mile radius? Okay, so, and then he says specifically we want to hit 1,500 leads per month. Okay, we struggle to get leads cost effective once we hit $200 a day. He wants to get 1,500 leads a month. Yeah, and so I'm assuming he's saying, how do you scale a campaign without screwing it up? Okay, I have a very, very specific way that I do Facebook ads. The one thing I would tell Julian's his name? Yeah, I think it's Julian or Julian. Julian. So the thing I would tell you is don't put all your eggs in Facebook's basket. That's the first thing. Start looking at YouTube more, look at SEO more. If this is a kind of an evergreen long-term campaign, get some multiple traffic sources. Don't focus just on Facebook. Okay, how do I take ad sets and scale them over time? Here's what I do. And you could chime in. Everybody's got a different way. I learned this from Nicholas Kuzmich, who I really look up to. He has a rapid scaling matrix is what he calls it. And by the way, having a name for your programs is very cool to do, right? Rapid scaling matrix. There's all these things, right? So what he does is he gets really, really granular with his ad sets. So, and his campaigns. So instead of having one campaign, 25 ad sets, and then 5 ads per ad set, he goes one campaign, one ad set, one ad. One campaign, one ad set, one ad, one campaign. So you might have 15 campaigns with 15 ad sets, with 15 ads, and then he'll split test, right? So he'll watch it. And you might have female 35 to 40, you might have female 40 to 45, you might have female 55 to 60 or whatever. You may have image one, copy one, image one, copy two, image two, copy one, image two, copy two. And you're very granular. And so once you decide what the winners are, and the one thing that you have to know and understand is what your goal is ahead of time. Like if my goal is $10 per lead, anything above that I turn off. You need to own it. You can't say, it's only 11. It's only 12.23 right now. It might go down. If I get one more lead, it's going to drop back down. You have to know like what your cutoff point is. The other thing I would say is know your cost to revenue. So if you know that you can spend 10 grand, but you're going to make 20 grand, cool. Like keep it on, right? Like, you know that you're making 100% return on investment, fine. But if it's getting to a point to where you're breaking even or going backwards, that's when you get sketchy. So here's what I do. I watch it for 3 days, 36 hours to 72 hours, somewhere in there. I let it do its thing. I don't touch it until at least it hits 1,000 impressions. I don't even care if it's 100. I don't have one lead and it's at 992 impressions. I leave it alone. Obviously, it's going to get to 1,000. I'm going to shut it off. But you have to have these thresholds of where you make decisions at. And so 1,000 impressions is where I let it go. If that one's good, I'll immediately duplicate it. Say it's coming in at $5 a lead. I'll duplicate that one. I'll scale the first one. I'll leave the second one alone. And I'll watch that scale. And I don't touch it for another 1,000 impressions. And I do the same thing over and over and over. What you'll find is about half of them take off. Half of them suck. You shut off half. You duplicate all the good ones. Half of those ones will take off while your other ones are scaling. And you just play that game.
Yeah.
But the problem is you got to be in there. You got to look at it like literally every single day.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have time for that. So just be ready. Is that how you do it too?
Yep. Split test multiple ad sets and then split test different pictures, copy. Usually what I'll do is I'll figure out if the offer is good. That's how I go. I'm going backtracking it. I'm saying, is the offer something that needs to be fixed first and foremost? Like, is it the offer? Then the copy, is it the picture? Like, those are my big three before I started doing the targeting and stuff. Because like most of the times, you and I both, we've talked about this, the offer will sell that particular. Now, yeah. So like if it's 35 years old, the offer might not make sense. But essentially, like, is it the offer? And so when you figure out what's the offer, so yours is like the 14-day trial. So your offer that's like solid. Once you know that offer that's solid, then it's the ad copy that sells the offer, right? That's what I always look at. I'm like, the ad copy suck. Like, am I talking the story? Am I telling the problem? Am I creating the solution for it? And then I backtrack that way. I'm like, okay, I need to, if I'm going to split test, I'm going to split test maybe an offer, maybe either the offer, the copy, and then I split test different age groups and so on and so forth. That's how I do it. I mean, it works really well for me, but like I said, there's multiple ways to skin a cat,
Oh,
as long as you can scale something, essentially, like as long as, like for you, right? It's as long as you're getting the cost per lead you want, the way you get to that cost per lead doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, you're right. Offers everything. 6 weeks free. Your ad copy can just say, have a fucking emoji with a thumbs up. Gonna get leads because it's the offer, guys.
Yeah, right.
It's not that you're a magical marketer with some golden copywriting skills. It's the offer. And so I just hope everybody understands that. And a lot of times when you're working with gyms, you have to tell them what the offer needs to be. Like,
you're right.
I'm at a point now that I like to know your business model first, and then I create the offer around you, and I might tweak it. Like maybe it's 14 days for $89, but instead I'll do that. I'll do 14 days for free with the Netflix close. So they know how to, because the worst thing you can do, it's not the worst thing, but try to force a gym owner to service an offer that you create that they don't know how to handle inside their gym.
Right.
Like, we know how to handle 14 days like the back of our hand. Like, we know we've got automation, we got text message reminders, we've got front desk people that know, we just know here. But every gym's gonna be different, and maybe they don't have an offer yet. Maybe they haven't found one that works for them.
Yeah.
Well, you're back.
Here. I'm back. Yeah, that was weird. Are you there?
Yep, there you are.
Okay.
So, yeah, I like the offer. You tell me, what are you seeing as far as offers that are just crushing right now?
Yeah, the 30 days works really well. So does the free trial. Well, we do try the free trial. Sorry?
30 days for a
For
cost?
free. Yeah. So the membership for 30 days, but obviously they'll sign up when they come in the door. You know what I mean? Or a 30-day challenge.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So those are pretty good offers that I've ran successfully, along with the 21-day, like a detox, like a 21-day detox.
Yep.
That one works really, really well. So when you said 21 days, I was like, oh yeah, that was right up the alley of,
that's right.
Kind of. And then also, one of the things that's really hard is the delivery. And, and as you as a gym owner, I'm sure you have to have some type of like, how do I say this? SOPs, like standard operating procedures, in terms of like, how to onboard the client, so most gym owners don't know how to onboard the client, don't know how to like treat the client when they first come in, how to approach them, how to say hi, how to, give them the right yes and no's. Right. And, is that something that you teach your gym owners?
This is a really hot topic for me. Because think about this. Think about when you're the magazine company, what do they do for you? They take your artwork and publish it in their publication. They distribute it for you.
Yeah.
But when a gym owner is hiring you as a digital marketer, what do you got to do? Like, think about all the other things that they kind of want to see.
Yeah.
Well, they want you to create the copy for them. They want you to create the ad. They want you to target. They want you to come up with the offer. Oh, and once they get that lead, they want you to tell them how to close the deal. Correct. They want you to tell them what nutrition plan they should be taking. They want you to tell them how to train the client. Like, we need to stop that shit as digital marketers. We got to stop giving these. This is their business. Like, your job as a digital marketer is to get them the lead. Okay, you shouldn't have to create the offer for them, which we do. You sure as hell shouldn't have to tell them how to track a lead down, but we do. And unfortunately, that's our problem to handle for them. But it sucks, and it's burnt a lot of digital marketers out. It's burnt me out. But the thing about me is that I am a gym owner, so I can speak to that stuff.
Right.
It's very frustrating. It's a very hot topic for me, and I just can't understand why a gym owner would think a digital marketing company should be able to tell them what nutrition plans they should be taking. I mean, that's their business. Right. What offer, like, guys, we need to cut that shit out as digital marketers. It's too much. But as a gym owner,
so you got the benefit here is that you have two scopes of ideas. Like, if someone was to come in and tell you, I'm going to bring you leads, that creates a different problem. How do I deal with these freaking leads? Since you're on the other side now, it's easier. But if you were to begin again, like, would you say, no, I just want leads. I don't care if you help me close them or not.
From a gym owner side, I would never expect a marketer to tell me how to close leads. I would never expect it, because I put my name on the lease. This is my business. Plus, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because this is fitness and you're marketing. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I would never, but we do it anyway, right? And it just sucks, because the reason they need help, the reason they need leads, is because they can't figure it out on their own. So you kind of have to do it. But I wish that shit would stop. I wish it would.
You still do it, right?
I have to.
Right.
Or else I'm going to lose clients. Like the guy, was it Lawrence, was getting 150 leads for the guy for the 6-week challenge for free, and he can't, and he said it doesn't work. Like, unfortunately, Lawrence, you're going to lose that client unless you do tell him how to close the deal.
Correct.
So it's a catch-22, guys. It's just life we're living right now. And guess what? 2 years from now, it may be something else. Okay, so this is what we're in right now, and I hate it. I hate it, but it's just something we got to do. But I wish that would stop. If I had a magic wand and shit, like, that's what I would say.
But I'm going to transition here because we're about to close out.
Yeah.
You do have something that does help with that specific need, right? Am I right? So, like, so tell us a little bit about the new underground secret thing that you got going on. I mean, and so all these problems right here that you're dealing with, you figured out a way to solve it, essentially. And I think it could kind of benefit some marketers as well.
I would agree.
Right? I mean,
okay. So here's what I've done. I've been battle tested at this point. I pretty much.
And tell us the backstory first so we can understand.
Okay. So I created a product. It's called GPS. Now the GPS product goes well beyond Facebook marketing. It goes well beyond anything else that's even available. What I've done in my 9 years, I've compiled all of the marketing strategies that have ever brought in clients for me and or my clients, right? I mean, like I said in the beginning of this podcast, I've been in mastermind groups. I talk to gym owners all the time. We share ideas, and I've compiled them all into a single membership broken down into 8 categories. So I've got social media content. I've got internal marketing strategies. I've got referral strategy. I got text message marketing. I've got bot marketing. I got low barrier offers. I got lead generation. I got Facebook group marketing, and one other one that I can't think of. But basically, within this GPS system, there's over 50 strategies. And I'm selling this as a membership, and it grows over time. So we started with 44, and now we're over 50 now, because got another great idea. I forgot about that one. Let me bring it in, because over the 9 years, like I said, we've done everything from networking and BMI events to door hangers. And what I'm trying to teach gym owners, and marketers can obviously listen to this as well, is that you can't rely on a single marketing campaign to change a business.
Correct.
Everybody wants that one magic bullet that's going to solve all their problems, like the guy with the 150 leads. Like, I'm sure that gym owner put all his eggs in that basket, was hoping that this would be the one thing that takes him over the top. One marketing campaign is not going to change a struggling, failing business, just not. So what we've done is we've created all these strategies, and we created strategy guides for each single thing, like a joint venture partnership. What do you do with local people in the area that also service the same clients as you? Well, I've given you a strategy behind that. You can copy and paste the emails and send them and go meet with the other business owners. That's one of the 52 strategies.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm really proud of it. I put everything, my whole team in the last 6 months, put all this together. We got a killer WordPress website. It's all based on a Miriam through Infusionsoft, the back end of that. And it's strong. And so within that, you've got email campaigns. I've given you 52 emails that they can copy and paste and send out to their list to keep them warm the entire year. Send it every Tuesday if you want. Send it every Wednesday.
So what does that do for them? Like, okay, so one of the things that I like to talk about real quick is feature benefit. Then what does it mean, right? So like the feature is the 52 emails. What's the benefit of the 52 emails for me?
Yeah,
or a marketer or a gym owner? So we can.
From the gym owner side, it saves them time. Oh, here's my solution to this issue. Or if I'm not even doing email marketing, let me just copy this and use it.
Yeah.
So it saves time for the content. It saves time on the strategy. And I've put it together in a calendar. So you have a 365-day marketing calendar for the entire year. Every month, what to do, what strategies to run. Go grab it, copy, paste it, tweak it, edit it, whatever you want to do with it. And so the benefit is they're going to be able to, like, for that one particular thing, they can stay in front of their clients. Because I've had plenty of people on my email list that have been getting my emails for 3 years, and they finally came in because the trainer they were using moved. And so here we are. That saves the time for them. So, and the strategy.
Yeah.
Our biggest thing that we're trying to get is multiple poles in the water at all times, not just one campaign on Facebook and hope for the best.
Right. Huh. So where could someone go to find that GPS system? Now,
well,
yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we can just put the link. You can put your link down below in the comments, and they can just grab it from there. That'd be the easiest.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and do that. But let's explain to them what this does for someone. Like, so what did it do for you, essentially, like as the gym owner and also as the marketing machine? What kind of time did it save you, or what kind of like money did it help you generate in terms of like why you created this thing?
Okay. Well, it's a clear picture for the year, right? So it's not, it's going to be October. What should we do? It's not spitballing ideas. It's being able to plan out in advance. So at any given month of the year, you've got your current quarter and the next quarter always available.
Huh.
So you can go a quarter, you can go up to 5 months in advance and have your marketing strategies all laid out. From a gym owner side, guess what? Now I'm a 4-hour work week guy, and I don't have to like worry about one, what are we doing? 2, is it going to work? And 3, like, where are my clients coming from? They're going to be coming in over time, and I've got all my strategies laid out nice and neat. It's clean.
Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna take a couple more questions, and I don't got the link with me right now. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll put the link in the comments so you guys can go get access to that. So basically, what Tim's trying to say is this is a membership site, so that you guys as a marketers. So let me kind of take an outside perspective, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Tim, but let's say for a marketer, you close down on a gym. You're like, man, I got this gym. What do I do next? I just sold the gym
Facebook
marketing. What do I do next? Right?
So, yep.
And essentially, this gives you the clear picture for how to pick, like essentially give you more confidence on selling the idea to gym owners. So essentially, like if you're selling $1,500 a month, this is a $2,500 a month now package, because now you give them clarity to know exactly what to put, where to put it, how to put it, and to get clients coming in, how to reach out to other people to collaborate, because these are the biggest business problems that most marketers, most business owners don't have. And so Tim has been able to bridge the gap from the things that he's done for 9+ years, testing and testing the waters. So now he's kind of giving you that blueprint. So like if you're a marketer, guess what happens? You close down on a gym. Guess what? You're going to know exactly what to post for him. It saves you time and confusion from losing that customer, right? Am I right with that?
Yeah, here's what I would do. If I'm a marketer, because we do offer an affiliate program, if I'm a marketer, I would create an affiliate account. I would then speak to the gym about all the other things that they should be doing. So what are you doing for outreach? What are you doing for internal referrals? What are you doing when somebody signs up as a new member at your gym? What do you do with that person? We've got answers for all of those. What I would then do is recommend that they go purchase GPS.
Yeah.
Using your link, because we're going to give you 30% reoccurring revenue. Give them all the tools they need. You're not going to have to run it for them, because the GPS tells them what to do. They need to take ownership in it. But you're going to handle that one piece for them, Facebook marketing. They're going to handle all this stuff themselves. So you don't have to get your hands dirty. You don't got to go write emails for them. You don't got to do any of this other stuff. Let them handle it and let yourself make the money. This is true affiliate marketing, right? So you're recommending this product to them. You use your link. You sign up as an affiliate. You get 30% commissions from us, right? So if it's $500 a month, you get $150 per gym per month without doing anything. Like you don't have to do anything. We handle it all. So when somebody signs up, they get an onboarding message from me. I walk them through the thing. It's a beautiful thing. So now you're bringing to the table more value, because you're handling this piece of it, and there's 40 things that they should be doing on their own. Because you can't do all this stuff for them. You don't have enough time in the day. Maybe you don't own a gym. You probably don't own a gym, and you probably don't know what things they should be doing. Let the GPS handle that for you. You're the all-star, because, oh my gosh, dude, those emails that I wrote, that I've got 10 consultations coming in from that. Awesome. Keep doing that. We'll handle this lead gen for you. Let's just keep rocking. And so that's the idea behind it.
Sweet. So there you guys go. So that kind of like gives you guys a kind of the understanding. And I'm going to post a link below. And the reason why I'm doing the affiliate is number one, because I think that Tim is an absolute genius when it comes to marketing. But not only that, he's a gym owner as well. And that's a big key, right? Because one of the things that you don't take advice from a fat doctor, right? So it's kind of hard to have someone that's not in the trenches to tell you what to do, because Tim is in the trenches almost every day, and so he's understanding of these particular methods, but not just for himself, not for his clients, but also for marketing agencies. And if you're a gym owner watching this replay, then you understand that you need some type of system. Systems are scalable, people are not, right? So you can't scale people, you can scale systems, right?
Yep.
And so basically what he's done is created all the systems that he's done to put the right people in the right place to scale that, right?
Yeah, all the strategies. So if you think of GPS as a compilation of strategy, it's there. I mean, it's got every strategy you can imagine. I mean, there's going to be stuff that's not in there, like Well, actually, there probably isn't. There's some angle of it, like charity boot camps. There's charity boot camps in there. There's holiday parties. What do you do for your gym? Like anniversary parties. There's 15 different funnels in there. ClickFunnel turnkey templates. 15 of them. 15 freaking templates. You go try to create one of those on your own. If you outsource it, you got to get the copywriting. You got to get the logos designed. You're probably paying $3,000 to get the funnel built.
Yep.
They're in there. Like, I don't give you all 13 day one because people would just share those, get the share links and balance. But I do give you 4, then I give you 2 more, then I give you 2 more, and I give you 2 more. I have a golf funnel. I have a women's only funnel in there. I've got a Black Friday funnel, an anniversary funnel, a flash sale funnel. Like, it's all in the freaking GPS, and I'm pretty proud of it, man. There's nothing else like it right now.
That's fantastic, dude. So we're gonna throw it down. I'm gonna throw down a link in the comments if you guys want access to that. If you're a gym owner, this is something you need. If you're a marketer, this is something you need to sell the gym owner. Okay.
Yeah, make some money from it, right?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's tested by a gym owner, so why not use the gym owner's experience? And if the fastest way to learn something is to from number 1 is from your own experience, or from number 2 from someone that's already experienced it, right? So that's why books are so good. That's why mentors are so good, because they turn your decades into days. What Tim has done here is shorten the gap. Take that decade of learning, the 9 years of gym owner, and turn it into a day of learning and a day of implementation. So it takes out all the thinking, and now you just have to act, and that's it. That's literally it.
Just do it, right?
So I'm gonna put it in the comments below, but I'm super excited about that. Just one last this question, and then we're gonna end it real quick. I know we've taken up a lot of your time.
Nothing but time for you, buddy.
Oh, now that you have a 4-hour work week, you got plenty of time.
I got nothing but time. Hey, man, look, dude, I'm in the gym right now. Look, check it out. There's the gym out that window. Oh, is that a dartboard? Yeah, I play darts.
Yeah, while you're making money. Play darts while you're making money.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone has a question here. I have a CrossFit gym client, and he only wants to offer a consultation. Hasn't been working. Just got him to agree for a free class. Any ideas how to get more leads?
Yeah, I'll tell you why the consultation isn't working, because everybody knows that's a sales pitch.
Yeah.
Like, why do I want to raise my hand? The only person that's going to take that offer, and what's the name of the person that asked?
Jacob.
So Jacob, the only reason anybody would take up a free consultation is somebody that's already ready to buy. They did CrossFit in Denver or in Michigan, and they just moved to town and they're looking for another CrossFit. That consultation is going to hit them. But that's 2%, right? That's only 2% of the audience. You need an offer that's sexy enough for them to get the. By the way, URSA says 86% of Americans don't belong to a gym. So now we're only looking at 14% of the population. 2% of those are the ones that are going to take the consultation. Now we have 12% of the people we got to speak to them. We got to get them off the couch at 2 a.m. to take action and get in your offer. So a free class isn't truly sexy enough. It's just not. Yeah. Try to get him to agree to use our 14-day Netflix play. Okay. Yeah, but call it something. We use a lot of different ones. So figure out what it is his perfect client is, and create the program that's 14 days to fit, 14 days, women's only 14-day shredder. Like, you got to come up with something on your own, but get him to do that. But assure to him, Jacob, that you're going to teach him how to close that person day 1. So then on day 15, they're already a member, and it's his person to lose. But your leads are going to skyrocket when you have a better offer, like we talked about. So free class isn't sexy either, man.
You have that particular campaign in your GPS system?
We don't. We don't, because that's the one that we're running, where people are paying us $2,000 a month to run that for them.
Okay.
Eventually, when we get out of the done for you shit, I'll drop that right in there, because that one's awesome. That one works great.
Okay, well, there you guys go. He gave you guys $2,000 worth of value just for sticking around. So there you go, man. He charges $2,000 a month for that particular advice right there. So I mean, in the GPS system, he's going to have so much more stuff that you can implement right away to help out these gym owners. Not only like to get more leads, but the next step? Like, how do you sell these leads? How do you reach out to people so that it's not just Facebook marketing? It's far beyond Facebook marketing. Facebook marketing is just like the platform of the day, right?
Yep.
And it's going to be gone someday pretty soon. And we talked about that. Let me just see real quick and see where we were at with particular questions that we had. So is there anything else that you want to kind of emphasize on right now, Tim, that you're on here? I know that you work with marketers, or rather you work with gym owners, but you're a marketer, but you're also a gym owner yourself. So is there anything else that you want to kind of shed light on right now that you kind of have the spotlight on it?
Well, we talked about GPS. I'm really proud of that. I think everybody can benefit, even in the marketer side. You can sell that. One thing I would say is when you do get a lead, don't expect the gym owner to be able to know what to do. Like, as much as I hate to say that, so try to create some tools on your end, like text message automation or email automation, that gets them to take the action. Maybe schedule a consultation. If you're not using Lead Owl, I know you're not being Henry. I think Lead Owl is a really good solution for gym owners for the marketers to basically,
for both.
What's that? For both, right? But from the marketer side, does everybody know what Lead Owl is?
Yeah, they know, most of the audience here knows what Lead Owl. If not,
it protects you, right? So Lawrence, who had the 150 leads, if they're in Lead Owl, you know that guy didn't call his leads, right? At least you can hang your hat on that. So yeah, have some tools, protect yourself. Stop just, it just irks me. Stop telling gym owners how to run their businesses, because that's their responsibility, not yours. Just wish that would, it's never going to happen, but I just wish that would happen sooner than later.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Last question, man. This is my personal question. Let's say you have, and this is kind of capitalized from Russell's 30-day thing. Okay, this is going to help me out with this. So you know how 30-day book, you lost everything.
Yes.
You have the marketing know-how, and you don't have the loan. You're going to bootstrap your way there again, but you're completely broke. What's day one look like for you? What does it look like to start your gym back up to 7 figures? What would it look like to you?
We're talking about
kind of a big picture idea.
Talking about the gym. We're talking.
Yeah.
Oh God, if I lost it all, because I play this scenario out in my head. I've always had a strong feeling like if I lost everything, I know that my work ethic, I'll be able to get it all back. So I'm never scared. I'm never running scared. I would make sure, because this model that we have today isn't the model we started with. So we've come to this model. I would just, unfortunately,
how would you get your first couple clients? Like, what would you do to get your first couple clients?
My ass would be on the pavement. I'd be walking. If I don't have any money either, I'm walking door to fucking door in the markets that I'm in, and I'm just introducing myself. I'm pushing content out there to make sure that they understand I'm the leader in the industry. People have to know, like, and trust you, right? So you've got to give them some reason to trust you, to come try you out. I would do stuff for free. Absolutely would do stuff for free. I would offer people free weeks, free months. Bring a friend, you get a free month. And I would discount, shitty as it is, I would discount my prices for the first 50 people that join. Like, you just need that. You need money, right?
Yeah.
Discount the shit out of it. Like, hey guys, come in, and it's normally $300. Today it's $99. You get the same damn thing, and you're going to sign up for a year. And I would start getting them to refer them. I mean, that's all you can do. Like, if you don't have, and then I would, if we have marketing know-how, I would probably get a damn credit card, and I would just get on Facebook and start running free ads, man. Got to get volume, got to get bodies in your door.
From the first part, right? Would you capitalize on some type of like grand opening? Like, hey, this is Tim. I just left my construction job. I'm going straight into.
Yeah, people like that, right? People want to help, right? They want to be the one that found the place that like, inertly people care. Like, sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but people care, right? If you put yourself out there and transparent, like, guys, I lost it all. I don't know what to do. This is how I'm going to come back. I would love to help you lose weight. I would love to help change your life. I've done it before. I know I can do it again. But you just go transparent, be honest. Put yourself out there, man. It's hard to do. But if that was the true, like if I wasn't going to eat or my family were going to lose our house, like I would do it. I would absolutely do it.
Wow, that's fantastic, man. So there you guys go. You heard it first. You guys heard it from Tim himself. And if you guys still need help, we're gonna put you can definitely ask some questions in the comments, and I'll tag Tim to be able to answer some questions. I think he does. You do have a couple group. You have a group, right? A marketing group.
Yep, Marketing Talk with Fitness Professionals. This is just for gym owners. We don't have, just for gym owners. I ask you ahead of time if you're a gym owner. I really want that to be gym owners. I know there are a couple marketers in there. That's fine. Yeah. But I don't want two things happening. I don't want people trying to like get DMs and try to, not that we would lose business, but it's just not I don't want the atmosphere. So if you're a gym owner, I'd love to have you in there because we're just sharing stuff. I shared the deadline funnel thing the other day. I think it's really cool. I showed people how to scale their ads the other day because there are a lot of gym owners that are doing this themselves, right? Yeah. And so, I'm trying to teach in there as much as I can. As soon as I started doing that with my business, it just grew, right? Just start giving away stuff because that's how I started, right? I was doing stuff for free and I was giving it away. And then people were like, dude, just do that for me, man. I don't have time.
Right. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, man. So if you guys are gym owners, his group is Marketing Talk with
Fitness Professionals.
Fitness Professionals. Okay, there you guys go. So, well, I don't have any other closing comments. And Tim, I wanted to thank you for coming on here and, chatting with people, answering questions. And I know that your time is super valuable, and I'm not going to knock that off and say that you can just talk to anybody.
I'm just going to go kick my feet up, drink a Mai Tai. Promise, man.
So with that being said, guys,
109 degrees outside. I should be able to be nice and refreshed.
Oh, yeah, go get a jog in there. With one of those masks.
Yeah, did they look like I do cardio, man? Come on.
Deadlifts is cardio, bro.
Deadlifts are cardio.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to jump off here, guys. And if you guys have any other questions, follow-up questions, just post them in the comments and we'll answer them to the best of our ability. And if you guys do need the GPS system, I'm going to post the link below so you guys can get it. Like I said, I'm an affiliate for it because I believe that you have to be connected with the people that are connected with the particular business that you're trying to get involved in. Mm-hmm. So you don't have any do you have any other closing statements for me?
Thanks for having me, man. That was fun. I've done, like I said, I've done quite a few of these, and that was one of the easiest ones I've ever done, man. That was really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little pushback, man. So I appreciate you being so cool with it and cool. So we'll talk to you guys later. Post the questions in the comments. Go for the GPS system right now.
Awesome. See you guys. Bye.